One moment. Wait, I need to flip the camera the other way. Okay, there we go. Okay, now. Okay. How do I set this? Yeah, I'm giving all a different view so you can see what it's like from my point when I'm painting. I give you like the view over to the side, but I've kind of rearranged things. I put my little table here, and I will have my dolls behind me doing this live and my camera in a completely different position. So let me go ahead and straighten that out. Let me see. Okay. So, oh, I'll take the seat down. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. And so I'll give it at an angle as well. So I'm doing this differently. Okay. So I am. Seriously? What gives? Oh my God. Okay, sorry. Life happens. That's just how it is. When it's not pre-recorded, when you are live, and I don't care what kind of content you do, life happens. People are going to call and things like that. So anyway, I'm giving you more of a view of how I work. So, well, my hobby, when I say work, I don't really mean work because I'm not getting paid to do what I do. I'm not making money from this. So this is my hobby, and this is what I do as a designer, doll artist, things like that. So I thought that my table prepared. So Summer is getting new hair. And I need to... I think the most important thing I could recommend, the best advice I could give anyone is to get comfortable in your zone. Do whatever it is you do as a content creator. The best thing I could possibly say is get comfortable as much as possible. Okay. And of course, have your camera set up in a different way. So the way I have everything done here in my studio is where I can do content with painting, sewing, tutorial, reviews, what have you. I have it where I can do it from so many different angles, and that was my goal. This was definitely a big goal, so I've been working all day, rearranging, getting rid of stuff, and getting everything situated so that I could have my little table here with lighting and my camera, but also my American Girl dolls as a backdrop. And all of these dolls behind me are hand painted. None of these are like they were from the factory. These have all been hand painted by myself, of course, through the years. All right, so I am going ahead and make sure everything is prepped. All right, so first thing we do is, oh my God, her hair is called Twilight. I'm wearing Twilight t-shirt, and her wig is Twilight taupe. I will set that on top of the Cabbage Patch Kid box. Actually, I think I'm going to move the Cabbage Patch Kid right here and put that right there. And probably when I get ready to do this, I'm going to be looking for it and not remember where I put it. Okay. So I'm removing her shoes. Okay. So this is basically, you're getting the full view of what it's like for me as a doll artist. The full view, how I'm prepping, how I'm preparing my dolls before making them over and repainting them. And my camera probably stay at this angle throughout the entire painting process. Yes, and that happens more often than you think. Okay, So no wonder her leg wasn't doing like the underwear or up into the joint. Why did they put a tag toward the front? Okay. Oh, I just realized that does Summer have two different kinds of underwear? Is there a variation? Okay, I'm gonna get ready to remove her wig. I usually start from the back. Yeah, there's a good spot. So I'm using what we call nose tip pliers because it's like sharp, but these have little grooves. So if you're doing this for the first time, you would rather have nose pliers, nose tip pliers with the grooves so that way it can grip onto the wig. And so you can do, to really get the wig off without damaging it. Yeah, I know. I said last night I was going to probably list some stuff on eBay. I didn't get a chance to do any of that today. Okay. So I shared in my post about how around 2010, I believe 2009, 2010, Google purchased YouTube for like $1 billion or something. And when they did that, if you did not have a Google account, then your YouTube was lost. And at that time, I remember we were getting these notifications, but then the next day, oh my gosh, half of subscribers were gone. That's my mom texting me. Oh, her wig is definitely not that glued on. She's got areas where there's no glue at all. A little spot. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, the doll's wig is on good enough. Not to the point where someone's going to be doing something to make the wig come off, or, the majority of people aren't doing what I'm doing. So I'm going around the edge and I'm just gripping in there around these edges, and I'm gripping, and it's like a turn push type thing, gripping it and pulling it like that to get the wig off of the doll's head. Okay, there. Now we got it loosened up all around the edges. Now it's where you see where the wig is glued on and where it's not. So once the doll's wig is glued around the edges, you can see where it's glued on at the top of the head. Oh my God, there's that song again. Oh. Okay, so to remove her wig without damaging, I'm going in because the little grippy things right in here with the pliers, it's like grab a grip, twist up. And you continue doing that around. It prevents, this way you don't rip the doll's wig. It keeps it where the wig can be refurbished. You can either use it on another doll or do wig swaps with your American Girl dolls, or you can sell it or list it on eBay and things like that. It's, keeps you from damaging the doll's wig. And if it's something you just don't care about, then just trash it. But I try to do it as much as possible because I know that there are some people who like to customize their dolls, or let's say they get an American Girl doll and the hair's been cut and things like that, but they want to keep it with an original American Girl doll wig. And so they, they look for authentic and original American Girl doll wigs to go on the American Girl dolls. They don't want to get or use a wig that's not an authentic American Girl wig. So everyone who does customizations, everyone's different. Everyone does, who the customizing. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. It's soft. So you see her wig. There is no damage, no rips and tears or anything like that. And so this way the wig is still new condition. I haven't brushed it or anything like that. I'll let you just watch me remove the doll's wig directly from her head safely without any damage. It's pretty thick too. So you can see how thick it is. And it's soft. So I'm going to set this to the side. Again, I will list that on eBay, and I've changed everything to Selena's Elegant Doll, so that is my eBay channel. BF2017. So this face mold came out in 2017. God, I can't believe it can't be. Maybe that's when they designed and developed it. Wait, did Narnia come out in 2017 or 18? Because if they made the mold in 2017, it could have come out a year after that. Okay, so I'm getting a good look at her eyes. I don't know. I can see something off. I don't know what's going on lately, but I'm having some eye issues with my American Girl dolls. So that is something I'm definitely seeing happen. And I hadn't had a problem with my dolls in, gosh, a long time. And so I find it quite interesting how all of a sudden this is coming up again. Now, I could use this to roughen up her edges, but I'm just going to go with a little old school because it's quicker. I probably will use that to get up in the top area to remove that glue because it has a texture. Well, I suppose all glue does. Right, so I get this. This is by Kiss. This side is smoother. I used the very rough side. Her new wig has bangs. When I did that, I remember when my friend Ashley did nails when she was alive. And I remember she'd be in the salon and she would do nails and she had her own desk and everything. And she loved to talk when she did her nails too, when she did people's nails in the salon. And she would be talking and she would do that, but then she would have a brush. So like she's applying acrylic and she would do that, but sometimes she would get to talk. She has like a ball of acrylic on her brush and she would be talking like that and she'd be done slung the acrylic off her brush and it would hit the wall behind her. And she had a pile of acrylic where she was just talking like that with her brush and threw acrylic balls all behind her. And she had to get some type of sandpaper to scrub it off. She told that story so much better than me. But yeah, she died a long time ago. Miss her. All right, so I've used this and this is the result that it gives me. Like that. So now I'm going to use my little the little drill bit. Because this really, okay, I'm gonna turn it up. This thing gets rid of all that original glue completely. It also, you know, gives you a nice rough base so that when you apply the new wig, it'll just bond right on so much easier. Now I always change the doll's hairline. I really like how this gets rid of all of the old glue, the original glue, and gives you a nice fresh surface to work with. Okay, there we go. Nice smooth area. So now I need to remove the original glue from the top of her head. All right, so you can see my new bar light. Bright, right? It shows everything. So like this is HD, so you see without, I don't use filter. What's the point? All right, so now you can see all of the glue that's up here. So we are going to tackle that. So when I'm doing this live and I have the camera coming down to show you a different angle, now you know what it's like because I have this bright light that's here in focus where you get to see everything else. So now you actually get to see how I work, like seeing me doing the work. So I'm doing some zigzagging where there was no glue on the doll's head. At this moment. Okay. I'm laughing because I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, imagine someone babysitting and they show this video to the kids they're babysitting and like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sing it to her and that's what she's going to do to your head. Okay, good, done. Perfect job. All right. Hmm. Okay, I'm removing her original eyebrows and the factory painted eyelashes. Now for the lower lashes. I'm really shocked the American Girl went in that direction that I talked about. Well, that I started doing. Use the original lip color. Yeah, this is one of my favorite face molds for sure. I love the new ones. But by the time Marie Grace come out, I don't know, people were having an issue with change. And I was loving it. And I've said this repeatedly, how I was just bored. I got so sick of all of those original face sculpts, the classics. I like it on the original historicals. They look good. It's good to see them back. Okay, all factory paint has been removed. So we'll take a little air. The reason I say that is because the acetone is very, very strong. And the doll's vinyl, it really needs a moment to recover. I need to pull this light further over this way. Yeah, because it's connected with the extender. All right, there we go. So yeah, this is what it's like when y'all see me doing live videos all the time. I'm looking up, this light is bright all up in my face and in the camera. Okay, adjust these. Okay, I need this here closed in like that. And this one I want, so I can have an extended amount that's beaming down. When it comes to repainting and doing this, lighting is so important. This is my newest piece, yeah, with light, absolutely the newest one. I love how this bends. It's so easy to articulate it and maneuver it to where I need the lighting. I mean, even like this from side to side, it gives me endless possibilities to have direct high beam lighting to really bring out those details and to pull them out. You know, it really helps. Okay. All right. Oh, now I pick out my brushes. Okay, that one's for fine detail, eyebrows and lashes. Where's the one for the lip? Okay, these two. I'm using a few of my newer ones. Oh yeah, that would be good. I'm going to cut some more bristles off that one. I use about 4 or 5 brushes when I'm doing a custom painted doll. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be using 5. Oh, look at this little bugger. Alright, and for sealer, I use this one. Look at that. This is one my moderator Paris and her husband bought me. They bought me this set of these. And that's how much I use it. I wear my brushes out. But the ones that I use most, David, he sent me a lot of these big ones, which are really good. They're good for projects and things like that. But when it comes to painting a doll, I try and get basically the smallest brushes possible. And I still end up having to cut off some of the hairs because I need basically a brush that probably has 5 or 6 hairs on it to do extreme tiny little details when it comes to hand painting my American Girl dolls. Okay, so we have 6 brushes that we're going to be using tonight. All right, keep those out. Okay, make sure my paints are shook up. So when all of my other videos, you will know, you will hear me shaking my paintbrushes, and you're probably like, what is she doing? What is that noise? Now you know. So from this view angle, you get to see how I prep everything and get it ready. Okay, this is my brush cleaner. All right. I think I'm set. Okay. Oh, where did I put my scissors? I was going to cut some of these. Maybe just one. my water. This one's one I cut in my last live, but I am going to cut more off of it. I have to throw my glasses, see up close. Alright, give me one moment. I'm going to get my little scissors. Okay. Oh, that reminds me. I can, cut that light off. Okay, so here we are. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that works. All right. Is that high up? Is that a go? Okay, there we go. Make it brighter. Now, another thing is the way I paint my dolls, any wig will look good on them. I go with eyebrows, lashes, a style that doesn't matter how, I do it. I always try to do colors, like I do a blend. So I'm only going to be using 2 actual bottles of paint, but I'm going to be mixing these, blending and mixing them in different levels, more and less of one. I can create so many different shades of brown with just those 2. So this is going to be her new hair color. I want to give her a really cute look. I still want her to look like a little girl look. Oh yeah, this is pretty. I love the color. So I'm not going to be making her, for example, she's not going to get a glam look like this doll. You know, this doll has the darker eyebrows. Okay, let me take the light away. So she's not going to be getting a full glam look like this girl. She's not going to be getting that kind of a glam look. No, I want it to be something more softer, more natural type look. Like this one. I call her Snow White. But I read a book. It's an old book called Snow White and Rose Red. If you're not familiar, it's very similar to kind of like Beauty and the Beast. Oh my god, are her legs? Yes, her legs are flimsy. Oh my god. I'm going to have to redo a lot of my dolls' legs. That's the thing about American Girl dolls. Oh my god, they act drunk. They require maintenance after every so many years. With American Girl dolls, you have to restring them, their arms and legs, to tighten them and things like that. Okay, I'm trying to do this without blocking. Oh yeah, that's good for you. Okay. So I'm using my pencil because sometimes when I'm painting, I would do one eyebrow higher than the other one. Even though I know, like with my eyebrows, this one's higher than this one. It is just symmetrically. But I'm human, I'm not a doll. So it makes a difference. For a doll, completely different. I don't expect perfection in us as human beings because we were not designed or created that way. So for a doll, it's completely a different thing. Wait a minute. Right. Now I erase a little bit of this. I want it to be faint, like barely noticeable. Okay. Something is off with her eye socket on this side. Her eye socket is kind of bulging right here. This area of her eye socket is bulging up. The other side isn't like that. That looks so weird. Here. Alright, so I'm going to grab my camera. I'm going to show you up close. Oh, sorry. Okay. So, alright, so you can see this at an angle. This side looks fine. Look right here. Ugh, you see how it's kind of bulging up and out? This one, look. And then over there, oh my God, yeah, this is bulged upward. I don't get that. Look at that, yeah. So, and if I change my lighting, so if you look at it, this is elevated, like coming up this way. Yeah. That looks funky. I don't want to put her head in hot water. Okay, so I'm going to play with paint and we're going to create the illusion to make it look perfect. All right, there. And let's see how I can do that. Okay. I don't know. I think I want to just, I think I do want to just do it. I think I do want to put hot water inside the doll's head and see if I can work with that to make it better. Because it is going to affect the way the paint looks when it's done. Great. All right. I'm going to put some water on in a little pot on my stove. I'll set her here. I'll be back momentarily. And with my scissors, because I can't do that. This was not part of the program. Alright, stove is on. Okay. Alright. I got these just in case I need them. Okay, grab my tools. So this is what happens live. When it's live, it's uncut, it's uncensored, it's just reality, like real reality. Not a fake version of it. Okay. So now I'm going to cut the original tie. Okay, there it is. Now, if it looks like I'm doing that really quick and simple, I've been doing this for so long, it's just, I know these dolls, the bodies, how they function and everything, and I've been working with them for over, like, God, 16, 4 years from now, 20 years if I'm still here. So, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so the head is off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put hot water in the doll's head. I'm going to bring the water to a boil, and I'm going to pour it in the doll's head, and then I'm going to let it set, and it's going to make the head get really soft and squishy, so that hopefully I can maneuver this with my hands to make it much like the other side. It should. One thing I learned from people in the doll community, but not online, not through YouTube, but like people in person, is that boiling hot water for Barbie, like if Barbie's head, the neck hole has been overstretched by something, and you pour hot water or dip the doll's head in hot water around the neck, it'll shrink that hole back up. And I learned that many years ago from Bradley Justice. There are so many people who are now really well known, like Saldivar on Instagram with his reroots and then his designing and pattern making techniques. We were in the same doll club together. And, you know, so to be able to know these people personally that are here in North Carolina in the doll collecting community, it's been great. And we're all, you know, we're talented, we're creators, and we all do our own thing. I love that. Okay, so let me think. I will put hot water in this and my other stand because I'm going to take you with me while we do this. So there is a So I'm setting up so I can show you, the viewer, how this will be done. All right. So now I'm going to bring it over and show you how that looks on. All right, I will turn this around. Perfect. So y'all get to see how my American Girl doll collection is. No, these are not all my dolls, all my American Girl dolls. These are my current favorite customs I've done. Repaint. I had to sew the outfits, repaint the dolls, redo her hair. My cabbies. I love my cabbies. Oh, I do want to redo her lips. I like them better dark. Anna turned out great. So yeah. Okay, so here we go. Look, everyone, Chucky, lucky, lucky. Okay, here we are, my stuff. Perfect. Okay, let that sit there. So I'm gonna show you how to do this. Yeah, this one's fine. And so I'm gonna let the hot water be focused. You can see what I did, worked on the eyebrows a little bit in the shape, but because the head mold is kind of like a little issue going on, so I'm gonna use heat to try and manipulate it so that it's more what we call what it should be. And so I will let the hot water go inside the doll's head and let the water be inside the head but focused in the face area. So I'm gonna have it face down so the hot water will fill the whole entire face area of the doll's head. All right, almost there. It's almost balling. Okay, I think that's good. It's got the bubbles, the boiling bubbles. Okay, so you can see the water's hot. And I'm going to set it in my sink very quickly and pour the water in. There we go. It's going inside our head. Squish, squish. Now I'm going to turn our head this direction. So there it is. So now you can see the water is right there. And it's in the face, mostly focusing on that area of the doll's head so I can soften it up and prepare it so I can paint it. Now I'm going to take my dish towel and I'm going to lay it over the doll's head so the vinyl can get really soft and squishy. Lovely process, isn't it? I'm kind of hungry. I don't see anything I want. Okay. Oh yeah, that's working quickly. So her head is getting squish squish. And that's what I want. So it'll be easy for me to try and manipulate it. Because this type of issue can come in, it can be like where the doll's head was made and manufactured inside of a mold. And so they pour the vinyl as a liquid, hot liquid, into a copper mold. And it rotates in a circular motion. And then, because it's really, really hot, and then once it sets, and they take a tool and they pull it out of the mold. And then and they take and pull it out, and then they just throw it into a box or whatever. This is at the factory when the dolls' heads are being, and arms and legs are being manufactured with vinyl. And so when they pull the head out of the mold, they just use a metal utensil and they just pull it out and they throw it into a box. And however it comes out, it sets. So as it cools, it sets in the form that in the way that it came out. So, and I think that's pretty much what happened. The doll, the mold was not sculpted to have these issues. It's just part of the process of manufacturing the doll's head, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay, there we go, yeah. All right. I'm also going to do her head like that because water, if it gets inside the eyes, I need to shake it out. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to squish squish to see if I can get everything back the way it should be so it doesn't look like it's bulging or sticking out. And yeah, this happens sometimes. I'm going by feeling. Okay, looking over here, looking over there. Okay, you know, I think it did make a difference. Okay. All right, I'm gonna hold her up into the light and look at it from an angle. There. So I'm putting my finger in this area here, the cheek, and I'm pushing this area and I'm pressing this area. Okay, and now I'm looking at the sides. Okay, there. That looks better actually. Yeah, it's looking better as it's drying. Definitely. Okay, yeah, that did it. Okay. So that looks better. So to give you an idea, I have to look at an angle and I'm looking right in here, from here to here, to make sure that it's not bulged out like it was. And then I'm also turning and I'm looking from this up to through here to make sure it's more symmetrical. So do you see what I mean? Now I'm looking from this angle. Yeah, that looks much better. Okay, so now I can go back to the other side. That slowed me down. Cut my light off. All right. It's still a gap. The eyeball. It does look better. The head is still soft. All right. Either way, yeah, it's better than what it was. So I can definitely tell that. Okay. Let me move these tools. Hopefully I don't have to use them anymore. Right. let's mix some paint. Right, these two brushes. Okay, yeah, that's showing up. Okay. So I'm coming over just a drop of black paint. That is a bomb. cute. They look cute. They're very subtle. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that's how they look up close. And that's the base. So now I'm going to take and kind of reshape it up a little bit with a there we go. Alright, so here's this up close. Okay. And so now I'm going to do a little more mixing. So I've done black and then this color, and I've created this color. Now I'm going to come back in and make it into a whole nother shade. So I'm going back into my black, and I'm going to now make this whole nother color. Okay, that looks good, because I'm working with acrylic paint, and acrylic paint, it's as it dries, it becomes darker. I'm not trying to get light into the camera lens. That's why I look at it, because I don't want to put light into it. Okay. That's right, the Michael Jackson movie comes out this weekend. They're playing a lot of Michael Jackson on the radio. They wouldn't do it when he was living. Culeros. Okay, so now go to the other side. Salvador. That's it, Salvador, yeah. Do y'all know Salvador? He does a lot of integrity dolls. He won a contest. Yeah. Very, very sweet person. I like that. Okay, so I use several different colors to create a blending combination. Okay, that looks really good. Okay, now over here. Yeah. Touch up one little spot to here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, nice. Come on. How does someone go ask me, do I go to the gym? How do I go to the gym if I have been here cleaning all day? Oh, I just got an invite to go eat. Yes. But I don't feel like going to a restaurant. I'm in the mood for pizza. Okay, there we go. Those look pretty. Oh my god, little wispies. There we go. They look more natural. That's pretty. Okay. Now, yes, of course, y'all are gonna get a close up. I'll bring the camera in and I'll hold it so you can see it with the lighting hitting everything. That's something I always do. Alright, so I'll add another color in a moment, but that and turn it around. Okay, so there's my paints I'm doing, and here are her eyebrows. Wow, look at it. You can see the blood veins in here because this lighting is so bright. So there are eyebrows on this side, there are eyebrows on this side. Here she is in center. So yeah, the eye, yep, see the eye on the left? And then, yep, that looks much better. So hot water did make magic, but it still looks a little, oh my god, the left eyebrow looks higher, but it's the way the eye thing is made. It's the mold. So look at that. So the way the mold done, this side looks higher up and that side looks lower. It's not my paint work, it's the actual doll. But I'm going to use paint to manipulate it to make it look better. Okay, give me one moment. Okay, so now I'm looking at on camera, I can see the difference. Oh, let me turn my lighting and open that wand up. Isn't that crazy? How you can see that? Okay. Oh, that's a better view. All right. So eyelashes are going to even this out, but I'm also thinking, because I need to make this look lower. All right. There we go. Not that one. So I am adding more paint underneath that eye to make it look lower, and then I'll remove the paint from the upper part to lower it and give it more balance, or the illusion of being more balanced. That did it. Okay, so that's how it looks now after working with the paint a little bit from there to there. And yeah, that looks much better. Okay, so now I'm going to do eyelashes. That reminds me, I'm going to use this brush. So now I'm creating a different shade for the inner eyes. There we go. Now with this one. Oh, that's cute. This is such a sweet little face. It really is. And that was something really important when I wanted to do this particular makeover. You know, I want her to have that, you know, that little sweetness. It's very pretty and adoring. Okay. So now we're going to do some lashes. Yes. This is what y'all don't see when I'm having a camera. Yes, and this is what she does. So now y'all get to really see how my cat interacts with me when I'm trying to paint. The good thing is my paints are non-toxic. They're absolutely okay for pets, children, and what have you. They become permanent after I put sealer. Hello, darling. Yes. Okay, go ahead. Get white hair all over my black t-shirt. Very well. All right, let's give her some lashes. Now I'm using the dark brown like I did with her eyebrows a few moments ago. And then I will mix another color. Oops. Okay. Okay, I give you kisses. Give you kisses. Yes. Uh-huh. Mm. Mm. You don't know what side you want to take, girl? Very well. Okay. Oh, I got lipstick on your forehead. Lord have mercy. Well, she doesn't know. She can't see it. What? What are you doing with the dolly? Are you want to give her some little shuggy shuggies? Do you want to give the doll some shuggy shuggies? Okay. So now she has very thin lashes, so I'm doing like a base, giving her the base for her eyelashes. Very thin. I'm not going in heavy yet. I'm keeping it cute. What do you think, Dixie? Oh, you just want to get up close and you just want to get a painting class. Yeah? No? What is she looking at? What, baby? Okay, I'll take time out and give you some love. Oh, I love you too. You beautiful girl. Can y'all hear her purring? Okay, we'll slide that over. I love you too. You pretty girl. Yes. Another pretty girl. Okay. Oh, kitty, kitty, kitty. Yes, my little kitty, kitty. Okay. It is the head mold because the dent over the eyelid is more prominent on this side than this side. So yeah, it's some kind of manufacturing defect they're doing. Ugh. Where's this made at? Oh wow, it's got her name, Nanea. Huh, there it is. Nanea, they got it engraved. It's okay, I'll show you up close in a few minutes. Okay, I am going to give this girl some very cute lower lashes. There we go. When I say cute, that means keep it cute and sweet. That looks good. What do you think, Dixie? She looks cute. She's looking cute. Alright. Yeah, I can see it. This part of the mold, it's kind of pushed up or something because the crease over the eye is deeper on this side and it's not because this part right in there, it's pushed up, elevated. So with the painted lashes, it's going to give the illusion that it's the same as the other side, even though it's absolutely not. Which is terrible. You would think, you know, they go up on prices, they charge more because to maintain quality, allegedly. Not seeing it. But then again, this could have been something that they saw, and that's why they have, they'll catch it and take that amount and put them on sale, whether or not at full price. So that makes sense. And with that case, with my painting technique, it's fine. I will use my painting skills to give the illusion that all is well. Okay, there we go. That's pretty. That looks good. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and mix a. Now I'm going to add a little more black in here to make another color. So we're making a whole nother shade from these. I've created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've created 5 different shades of brown with this technique. But with this, I'm going all in much a bit darker. Okay. And I'm going in, not at the beginning, but what's sweetie? Okay. All right. Now I'm going to do this for a little bit of lash. All right. Alright, so now I'm going to change up the color and make it even darker. Okay, that was good. What? Are you getting up? Thank you. Oh, now she's going back into her bed. That's what she does when I'm doing regular live videos. She will just get in my lap. She will be here for a while, and then she just jumps up and goes off and gets into her little kitty bed. And I have to be prepared. I can feel it though, because you can feel her almost elevating herself to prepare to jump out of your lap. And so I'm able to lift my paintbrush a ways and, let her do her thing. Okay, looking at the lashes. Cute. Hmm. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so I'm giving her really even darker enhanced lashes. So you can see how that's coming along. Don't worry, I'll end up moving the camera and bringing it really up close so you can see it under the light. I just want to go ahead and so again, I'm using paint with the lashes to cover up where this is elevated and pushed out. And just for the record, this doll is a replacement doll. And that's what I don't get. Oh well, she's gonna be cute. She's still gonna be a cute little cutie poo. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna come back in, mix a little bit of this with that. Okay, so now I'm creating a whole nother shade of brown. Lighter over here. going back in with the lower lashes. Oh, okay, that's cute. So it's, you know, picking different color tones to go with her eye color, her skin color, and really using so many different shades of browns, blacks, you know, having it mixed in to really get the best appearance to go with the skin tone and eye color. And with this kind of a look, it doesn't matter what color her wig is, it'll look good. I like that. That looks good. Okay. All right. Excuse me. All right, bringing this out and turning it around. Okay. So here on the lighting, there she is. The brows and lashes. Now, what I want to show you is, I'll use this brush. All right, so if you look, you will see the crease right there in the doll's face sculpt right here, where it comes out really nice and smooth. Now on this side, if you look, that this crease, it's not as deep as the other side. And so that is there. It's a lot more noticeable now. So the crease is deeper on this side. It's not as deep on that side. And that's how the lashes came out darker on this side than the other. And so when I hold it up there, so now I'm going to go back in and add some real quickly. So, and these are the colors. I've only used this color and that color. And by mixing different levels of them, I've created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I cover some up like about 5 or 6 shades of brown. Okay. Now I'll put that back in. Great. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the same. Oh, okay. Give me a moment. Let me respond to this. Reply. Okay. Now let's get in here with that. Shake it up. All right. Oh, that looks good. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I use this much time painting a doll, and I do not have the patience to spend this much time to do my makeup. I'm done with my face, my makeup. I'm done in like 15 minutes. Okay, this looks good. All right, I'm happy with that result. Looking at our wig. Yeah, I like this. This is gonna be cute. All right, her wig just hit the floor. Okay, now to do lip color. Okay, pull this up. Okay, spread that out like that. All right, so now I'm gonna turn this over, and I need to create a lip color. Okay. Okay, don't need to, I don't think do I need to use that one? I can put that one back. Why? You know, he gets on my nerves. Stop asking me questions. Okay, I'll start with this one. But first, I'm going to use this to mix the paint. Or should I use that one? Maybe I should use this one. Okay, I'll use this one. Okay, I'm going to take this here shade of pink. And, this. I'm gonna make this darker. This will go toward inside of my doll's mouth. So now I'm gonna use a smaller brush. Not like the little skinny brushes I use for eyelashes. These are gonna go in for the mouth area. So let me see. I will start it there. Okay. Okay. Wow, I'm just noticing even the part of the mouth is different. Okay, so now I'm going to create a whole different color. Something richer. This will be cute. Okay. Right. Mm. looks good. So that's how that is looking from this viewing light that you're currently being exposed to. And to its fluorescent. Okay. So now I'm going to do a custom mix for her nail color. Alright, take a scoop of that, smidge it, and rub that in. Make sure it's well blended. Okay. Okay. Do I like that? Does it look good? Does it look natural? Or is it this fluorescent lighting? So with the lip color, I'm really having to look because I don't know if I'm convencida. Convinced. Oh my god, never mind. I'm convinced. Oh my god, just gonna look amazing. Oh my god, I love it. Alright, but I gotta do a little something. I'm gonna have to mix a little something else in with this color. So I'm gonna switch some of this, switch some of that. Let's do some more mixing. That looks more like what I was going for. Definitely. Okay, so I'm gonna put that on top of this. Okay. Now I'm going to set that down so it can dry. And now moving back up here to the lip. Because I was doing very light sheer color. Very cute. Oh my gosh, she's so adorable. I love the face mode. I love this face mode. I've been thinking about painting on canvas again. Y'all know I've done canvas. I was the graphics designer for Barbie Convention 2023, and I had to paint on board. That's right, I couldn't show you how it. I'm looking at some of my originals over there. Let me go ahead and do a little bit of this color on the inside here of this part of the eye. Okay. There we go. Oh my god. She's just so adorable. I love this face sculpt. Oh my god. You know what my dream would be? My dream would be, oh my god, if I was able to go to American Girl Store flagship store in New York. And let's say I would have like, oh my god, a prepaid gift card. And I could just go in and buy all the dolls I want without a limit. Oh my god. And then I got to paint them. Like, I would be buying them, being it, they were, you know, to be able to be gifted, to go in, to buy the ones in person, just for painting, making the dolls into my canvas. And like, oh my god, let's say that the card had $3,000 on it. Oh my god, honey, let me tell you, oh my god, I would have so many dolls, and I would probably have 2 and 3 of the same, some of the same ones. But to go in and to get them and to basically recreate a new look. I mean, to get all the different skin tones, facial sculpts, and all of that. Oh my God, and hair, you know, and to just be able to be so carefree with my painting. You know what I mean? That would be amazing because I cannot wait to show you this. Look at that. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm going to turn like this. So that's how she's looking so far at an angle. And believe it looks different than that up close. Okay. Yes. Okay. I want to do a little touch up. I do want to do a little highlight lighter area up in this. So I'm coming in with my titanium white. And I'm going to blend. So for the lower lip, I'm going to try a different color. Okay, now let me get down into this here brush as well. Okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh, she is just so adorable. She's gonna look so cute once I'm done and add the hair. And the reason I say that is because, oh my gosh, you know, to be able to have so much more freedom and unlimited amount of dolls to paint, gosh, I could go goth, I could do that. I mean, like taking an American Girl doll and giving her a twist of goth glam, like Marilyn Monroe meets Marilyn Manson, and boom, put it as one. Oh, that would be awesome. And just to create, just to be able to enjoy doing what I love doing most, you know? Okay. Okay, so the bottom lip, I'm doing like I did my other, like a little lighter part in color. Okay, that works. Okay, I like that. That looks good. Okay, let that dry. All right, so I'm going to bring my camera around and show you how she's looking so far. Oh, that reminds me. I need to do the white tips on her nails. There we go. Okay, get her in. Oops, what is this? Okay, let me change my lighting. Okay, turn it in like that. Now, the bottom part of the lip is still wet. So, this is how she is so far. And I'm just playing with color a little bit. Let me think. I'm looking at this to the camera. So the bottom part of the pink, it's getting darker as it dries. But I think I'm going to touch it up a little bit because I still got all of these colors mixed. So I'm going to play with it a little bit more here. All right. With this brush. Let me see. So I'm having that berry mixed with the brown. There we go. There we go. Okay. They're playing Paula Abdul on the radio right now. I was watching something about her. Oh my God, she went through so much. It's what halted her career. Okay. So as for music, I mean, I'm all over. I can listen to just about anything. Okay. I ended up getting rid of the pink altogether. It was just a little too bright. So I'm going to try to elevate over, but with this color. Okay, and I'm going to mix the color I had previously, and with this, okay, I think I like that better. It's like a dusty rose color. Yeah, this looks better. Oh, that's Queen. Radio Queen, the music group. Oh, that man was amazing vocally as a songwriter music. Absolutely amazing. Oh my God. Okay, this is cute. This is cute. I like that. All right, that's what I'm going with. All right, so Okay, I'm gonna clean my brushes. Oh, darn it, I forgot. Okay, certain ones, because I got to do the white tips on her fingernails. We are the champions, okay. That's the song that I hear on the radio. On the radio. Alright, so now for the nail tips, I'm going to use this. Okay. Alright. Oh wow, that's really dark. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Okay, this nail color is way too dark. Okay, maybe... Oh, man. Okay, that's better. Oh my god, that's too light. Okay, I need to be centered here. Centered, centered. Okay, let's go with this. I don't hate it, but I'm not loving it. Because I also know that the wet color is not the final color. Okay. Okay, yeah, that looks good. That looks good. That's better. Um, all right. Now, let that dry. Okay. It'll set very quickly. Okay. Come back in. Let me grab that. Is that going to work? I think so. Okay. The white for the tips. And the manicure. Okay, that looks good. Hold on, that's my mom. Okay, I'm back. It was my mom telling me goodnight. All right, let me see. That looks good. Everything looks good. Oh my God. Okay, this doesn't. I got paint on her arm. There we go. Cotton ball. All right, girl. Let's get the paint off of her arm. That means what? Where's it at on my hands? Oh, I probably done cut it off. Okay, I don't see it anywhere else. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to do the right manicure tip. Okay, let's go around this way. Oh, right. I'm looking. I didn't pay attention the first time. Okay. Awesome. Yes, that looks good. Making sure I don't need to touch anything else up. Hello, Miss Prius. Okay. And everything looks good. Everything looks great. That's great. Okay, fine. I can put that back. Okay, let me take another look at her. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with the paintwork. Very happy with the paintwork. It's the color palette is very neutral. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. That's party. That's party. She looking party. All right. Sealer. So I'm getting ready in a moment to start doing sealer, and that means I get to wrap it up. So I'm going to I need to clean my brushes. All right, let me go ahead and finish cleaning them while the paintwork is drying. Okay. There we go. Clean my brushes, get down in there. All right. Hello, darling. Hello, Miss Prissy Bud. You've come to grace me again with your presence. You're so pretty. You are so pretty. You pretty, pretty kitty kitty. Okay, which one? I think I'm going to use the thicker one to apply sealer. There we go. All right. Go ahead and get the paint out of this one. Oh wow, that one's got a lot of paint inside. We'll just painted Edward. No, I didn't. I didn't paint you. You're lucky it didn't get on. It got on my shirt. It's okay. I just threw one away because I had it wore it so much. And I have this one, and I have two more just like this. No, I'm not joking. It's one of my favorite shirts. Yes, I am a Twilight Saga fan. I'm Team Edward. Oh my god, I like that song. Who is that? His friendship has gone to Air Supply. It's Air Supply. Kissy, kissy. I have to get up, baby. Here you go. I have to get up. Tie so we can reattach this girl's head back onto her body. All right, here we go. Oh, you know what? I need to get up and move just a little bit. Oh, and stretch and stretch and stretch. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, that way I know that it's in there good. Now I need just a little more stuffing to go into the other part. There we go. All right. Here we go. I like this. I like these old songs. Gosh. All right. Double check the face. She's giving Vogue. Couldn't help myself. All right. High gloss. Here we go, everybody. We are applying our sealers so we can wrap it up. There we go. Put plenty in there. I'm going to start with the face. Okay. All right, so eyebrow. Okay. I'm laughing because I heard someone going, cherish, cherish. And I'm like, I know the vocal. It's Madonna's Cherish from her like a prayer album coming on the radio. That woman is still making money off her old albums because she wrote them. Ownership is everything. Alright, so I'm applying my sealer. High gloss onto the lower lip. So now y'all get a view of how I look when I'm actually working. I'm so have to be in the zone. So I can be focused. And you've seen I've had interruptions, but they didn't bother me that bad. I think my hunger is what's bothering me because I'm hungry. Okay, did I get all that? Alright, all of that is the good. Okay, good. Okay, so she's sealing. Bit of sealer. Okay, now for the high gloss on her manicure. There we go. Alright. And okay, now for her foots, her feetsies. There we go. There we go. Nice thick layer of high gloss sealer on the nails. That looks fabulous. Alright. There. Stand. Don't move. Alright. Now I'm going to do a thin layer, the lower lashes. How about that? I simply can't believe it. They're absolutely fabulous, darlings. She's got the look. All right. Okay. Okay, there's the other sealer. Awesome. Awesomeness. Okay, so now I got my matte sealer. I've done my high gloss sealer where it needed to be applied. Oh my God, 2.5 hours. Jeez. Imagine how I feel. Hmm. Okay. Oh my gosh, this looks good. And I haven't done body blushing, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and start applying the body blushing. I need her head to be tilted at this level. She's so cute. Look at that adorable little face. All right, girl. All right, I'm gonna set her head here so it's kind of tilted a little bit, where it's not all the way open, not all the way closed, so that way that paint can set. My air is coming straight down on me like here, and I'm cold. I'm cold. All right. That's right, body blushing. Let's do this. All right, so with my body blushing, I'm using bronzer and blush. Oh, my gold, my American Girl doll I did in the gold like a week or something ago. Oh my God. She truly is one of my favorites that I've done. I have to say, I really love a lot of my newer dolls, but I love my older ones too. Like, okay, on this side. There we go. So like these. Okay, I've had these dolls since 2011 and I still have them. Actually, yeah, I bought all of them 2011, 12, 13. And these are all Marie Grays. But my absolute favorites, and yeah, some I did and got sold. Because, let me think, it was her when I first, oh, sorry, you can't see. When I first made her over, okay, I'll turn it this way. So when I first made this one over, oh my God, Girl of the Year, McKenna come out. And I redid her like this. I did her hair in 2 braids, loose braids. And I felt that that would have made a much better looking McKenna than what they did. And this is McKenna down here with Jean. So here's my original McKenna. Mom got me. There's Lila. And here's Kara. So Lila and Kara are just like twins. And this one's my boy. And who's behind it? Okay, I have Our Generation dolls behind them. This one, she has Wawa hair. Any of my regulars, you will remember Wawa hair. It's heatable hair. I actually found some. I still got some of that stuff. They quit making it. What is he sending me? All right, so yeah, and this was actually a baby dress that I did. So I'm gonna have to end up. I think her legs are floopsy. Oh wow, the dress is all bunched up like that. So back there you can see my Our Generation dolls. Love those. Those are my favorite inexpensive dolls. The ones at Walmart are horrible. But Target, Our Generation dolls, the best. Those are the best dolls you're gonna get. 18-inch quality for the price point. See, they're back there behind it. They're in layers, but I want them to look pretty. You know, I think I like painting in this position because I get to show off some of my dolls that are actually here behind me while I'm working, and I'm waiting for this to kind of set as I'm moving stuff around in my plates and what have you. Okay, let me see what that message was. Oh my God. He sent me a picture of Dixie on the back of the couch with the Paris picture. All right. So here we go. Oh God, that's all up in my face. But I need it like that so I can see here with clearness. Oh my God, the nails. Oh yeah. Oh my God, they turn like great. Wow, they look similar to the old school. So there is her man. Okay, never mind. Forget that. Look at the pedicure. So you can see her pedicure style nails. Oh my God, they're so pretty. It's okay. You'll see it better later. You'll catch it when I show it close. Okay. So I'm mixing my Wet n Wild bronzer. And I'm going to rub a little bit on her knees. It just gives realness. Remember, I brought it to you first. Because nobody's going to give me credit. People watch tutorials, they copy, they learn. They never give you credit. They just don't. They're just assholes. Don't get mad at me. I'm telling the truth. Okay. So I'm adding the little blushing like here. Well, the bronzer. Top it in. Oops. And the elbow. Okay. There we go. That looks good. You know that Dolly Parton's on 9 to 5, working 9 to 5, and they never want to give you credit. From yours, yeah, it's like that. All right, so now I'm adding the pink. Okay, yeah. So see how good that looks from there. Okay, the body's got the blushing and the sealer. Set that aside. Her head. Okay. There we go. Okay, perfect. The eyes can open and close, which means the gloss sealer is pretty kind of set. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of this here type of process on her before I apply the other sealer. Okay, this looks cute. So in here, I'd rather have just a little more pink. Give it a cute sun-kissed look. All right, let me come back up here. Let me grab the bronzy. Okay, that's definitely not what I'm trying to do. But either way, we'll get there. Okay. So with this color, I want to take the bronzer and go around here to give the doll's face cup some super definition. Oh my God, that looks amazing. That looks very sculpted. Blends, blends, blend. Oh my gosh, that looks good. That looks really good. Okay, there we go. Now take a little bit of that. Go down the sides. There we go. Over here as well. Oh wow. That looks good. Okay, now a little pink. There we go. A nice glowy, like sun-kissed shimmer. Oh my goodness, this is adorable. Oh yeah, that is fabulous. Okay. Here we go, matte. Who is that? I hear Cindy. Do I hear Cindy Lauper? Cindy Lauper's coming on the radio with Time After Time. Okay, there she is. She's glowy, 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 glowy. All right, I'm gonna put the sealer on, and then I'll do. I'll start prepping, but I would get to show you how her finished look is in just a moment. Time after time. Okay. Ooh. All right. Okay. All right, it's setting very quickly, so that is always good because I can finish her up quicker. Okay. Once, oh my God, what was this? Is that one's the gloss? Yeah. I'm adding more gloss. On the lip, we're gonna do ultra high gloss lip. She's got a beautiful sunblock. So her face has this look like she's, you know, enjoying summer with a very cute sun-kissed look. That looks, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh my gosh. And once the wig, her new hair color's on, because we do not have an American Girl doll with this hair. Well, actually we do. It's similar to Leia's. Leia, this is Leia. Yeah, she's repainted. This wig is, yeah, it's a bit lighter. It's probably a shade and a half lighter than Leia's, because Leia has two-tone hair in her wig. And so this is going to be her wig, and it's got a cute bang. And it's so silky. It's like butter. It's absolutely Gorgeous. That's her new hair color. And I'm so excited to glue the wig on her head. I think I'm done with my brush. Oh, wow. The eyebrows are set. Okay, this looks good. It's drying very quickly. I'm looking little areas I'm going to have to touch out with matte sealer. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, that's about set. So the matte sealer is about set on this doll. I did a few little touch-ups to make sure all the glossiness on the eyelashes and the eyebrows. So this is why, that's why lately I've taken and I've added on the back of a card so everyone who has a doll by me with a certificate. I send a card with Selena's Elegant Dolls. It's nothing there, just Selena's Elegant Dolls with a picture of my doll that I did the custom outfit for and painting and wig, the peaches and cream I designed. And I send an extra card in with a certificate on the back, letting people know that the paintwork is waterproof, it's smudge proof, it's not going to move or budge. When I do a doll, when I paint and design, it's more than just a piece of art. It is a custom doll that you can enjoy and have fun with for years to come. My paintwork, it will not fade. It's not coming off. It's not going to, your doll's not going to be fragile. My paintwork will last longer than the factory paintwork on the doll. And that's how it's meant to be. That's how I wanted it to be because I take my dolls traveling. I've had to move a lot before I finally got the stability that I have today. And so, I had to pack my dolls in the car, move them, had them in storage. And the dolls behind me that are hand painted. So for me to have these dolls hand painted, and this is the original paintwork since for over 10 years. In fact, I think more than for 12, 13 years. And the paintwork looks exactly like it did back when I painted it. Oh, with this lighting, I can show you. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around. Okay, so you can see that paintwork is from 2011 or 12. Her paintwork is the same time. I got both of these at the same time. Okay, let me mess with my line a little bit. Her as well. That one as well. So this paintwork has been on these dolls more than 10 years. I'm looking down here. Oh, that one, I've had her for years. And there's Kira. She looks happy. Lila. Rebecca. And all of my other little treasures. So let me see. There's Tenny. That's Tenny I had there. That's my original Tenny. She's a create your own. Oh, this one I've had for years. And yeah, these are newer ones. That's one with the same face sculpt I'm painting now. Cecile has not been repainted. She has a little gloss on her lips, and that's it. Okay, look at that. That's Raquel repainted. Look how little her nose looks. And then there's this one. That was the one called Anxiety. I went dramatic a little bit with her paint. That's Nikki. And of course, the other girls. I'm passing a little time. Here's Kananieville. That was a truly me with the bob, and I did it longer. There's Leia. Oof. Okay, now let me go ahead and finish this up. Oh, wait. Let me go ahead and show you. Okay, change my lighting. There we go. So here is her new paintwork. With the bronzer, the blushing. And so I believe now I can get ready to put her head on her body, and then we can give her some hair. Turn this like that. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's a good shot. I'm messing with the lighting so that it's showing up close. Okay, so you can see the eyebrows, the way they look like little hairs coming directly from the doll's head. Alright, so now it's time to give her some hair. As soon as we put her head back on, here is her, there's her pedicure. Wow, look at that, nice high gloss. And to manicure. So yeah, alright, cool. So, turn that around. There we go. Okay, now let's wrap it up. Alright. I'm wiping the powder off of her eyelashes. Okay. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay. I'm using the needle nose pliers because I'm going to take this tag and switch it in to go inside of the neck. paintwork is good. Sealers have set. All right, let me try this wig. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this is so stinking adorable. Oh, she's adorable. Oh my god, she's adorable. Oh my god. She is absolutely adorable. So I want to be sure that I have her wig set in the perfect spot. Oh my god, let me change the lighting so you can see her in a better lighting. Okay, so there's her hair color. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pull her wig a little bit so the bangs can come down, but not, okay, there we go. That's it. Oh, she is sick. Look, there she is. Oh my god, she's complete. I love this. Oh my gosh. I think I might have a new vacay girl. Oh my god, she's gonna be cute for vacations. Okay, so now it's time to glue the wig. Yeah, I like that. All right. Let's do this. Wow. Now imagine if this doll had actually came like this originally. If Girl of the Year of this year. Now see, if I was designing an American Girl, yeah, this is the look you would get. And this would look good with the pink. Okay, so now it's time to glue the wig on. Okay, so I'm going to flip the front part up. Okay, there it is. All right. There's the glue. Okay. Okay, press. Okay, now let me see. Wow, she's adorable. Okay, that came out really good. All right, so I need to finish gluing the wig on. And then I will, actually, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you her end result. And then I can end the live video and then I can finish it. Okay, so let's fix her up right here. Okay, now do my lighting. So this is how I do when I'm doing like video shorts, and then when I'm going to show the final result. All right, so here we go. Okay, that is the complete and finished result. This is her new look. This is American Girl of the Year 2026. No, sorry, 2025. Summer. Yeah, Girl of the Year 2025. So this is her end result look. Oh my god, look at this hair color. It was so good with her skin tone. All right, there we go. So I'm getting in there so you can really get a good look. The bronzing, the blushing. This part is more poofed up, so it looks crooked, but it's not. The wig is super soft. And there are her eyebrows. Oh my god, if she was blonde, she would so be giving Sabrina Carpenter. All right, she's on. Look, she's got a little cute and sweet pedicure. Okay, she's finished. All right, thank you, everyone. Have a good weekend.